Motherfucking ultimate showgirl is on the floor. Hello, everybody. It's Queen. Can you hear me? Can you hear Queen? Alrighty. Now let's see what we're doing here. You all give me a little moment. I'm coming to the stage, y'all. Coming to the stage. Queen. Checkmate. The motherfucking ultimate showgirl. I am on the floor. Alright, y'all, let's see here. I'm on the floor. So, hi everyone. I am Queen Regina, Checkmate, and the ultimate showgirl, Miss Bryant, in real life. So, I'm not one that look at my comment section. Not yet. I'll do more of that during the FIFA games, the World Cup. Come here. Get. I'm gonna have to put him out. He likes to do stuff while I'm live. I have a little puppy, y'all. He's something else. Anyway, I don't really look at comment sections because really I talk off the dome and I don't have notes, and sometimes I'm caught up in my own thoughts and expression. I just don't know you're here, so it ain't trying to ignore you. But we got some information to bring to you. Uh, Landmark cases. My throat dry. I used a lot of powders today. I don't know why that background is showing like that. I don't like all that, but it is what it is. And I got a screen, but I ain't got time to be doing all of that today. I sure don't. Okay, so let's see here. What I want to do is, there's my Claude. I would take it off the damn computer. So, I do a lot of little smart things, you all, before I get started here. Let's see. Claude. And Claude is a different app. It's almost like Chat GPT, but it's a little I like it for writing essays and doing like an analysis, because I like to look at data before I talk. And court cases are easy. You can just read them, you know. You don't have to listen to nobody else tell you. You can have a computer read them for you. I'll probably have to do this by my phone, y'all, because my computer is slow. So anyway, I'm back, you all. So how is everyone on this lovely, 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 lovely Sunday, y'all? Let me look at it on my phone, y'all. Claude is CLAUD. I'm trying to see. I don't know that person. Who is this? News story. Okay. All right. That's just how the shit work. I don't know. Yeah, it's CLAUDE. I wasn't sure if it had an E. So Claude is it's a little bit about the same price, I believe, as Chat GPT, but it's a abstract thinker, critical thinker, and it analyzes. I mean, Chat GPT does that also, but there's just some things with maybe their CEO that I'm not dealing with, because I can't do nothing about Google, Facebook, and all that, but we are doing something. So we got this lawsuit. But there are some people at the in the leadership of these corporations that have some really kooky ideas about me as a black woman. And once I find out you got some kooky ways, if I ain't got to purchase it, I'm not. So I'd rather have Claude and like I say, things that some of these companies do with prison systems. So no, but yeah, so damn sure got to make sure he's out of here. This is my studio. I got hundreds of dollars equipment. I ain't got time for Bentley today. Okay, so let's see. Okay. I'm gonna have to put on my glasses and from the phone also. Oh, all right, y'all. So, all right. They need cleaning, y'all. There's a little um, oil on them. Ooh. Let's see here, y'all. Get the glasses cleaned up. All righty. All righty. So, I got a ring light. We're gonna look at this cases here. I see the green lights working on the mic, so everything is working fine. Okay. The platform's new. Okay. A reckoning for big tech and what that means for every target they left behind. This is from the thoughts and mind of Queen Regina Bryant. Okay, the original thought. And I'm just, expounding on my experience. Okay, 3 days ago, probably which is 4 or 5 days ago, because I put this in 3 days ago. A Los Angeles jury looked big tech dead in the face and said what millions of us already know. Meta and YouTube are liable, not absolved, not shielded, liable. And if you think YouTube is liable, you all gonna learn what trickle down mean, and what subrogation mean. They might pay initially, but they gonna squeeze that money out of the real perpetrators. Okay, our government, or no, not our government. Okay, you all, I'm back. And plus, I put it on my computer what I wanted to read. So let's do this. Hello, hello, everyone. Coming in, I am Queen Regina, and I will be, why is this so, why is this so large? I don't want it that large. Okay. Oh gosh, it's too much. It's too much. Too much. Too much. I don't need the glasses now that it's on the computer. Sure don't. I don't know what happened, why it resized itself, but okay, whatever. All right. So maybe we got something up here. Is you on a hunter? Lower you down something right here. I don't know, Jesus. Okay. What I wanted to do today, you all, is I am gonna need my glasses. Go over this court case with you all. All right. Let's see. I might share my screen, but it might be easier if I do it like that, so you all can see. Hold on. Let's see here. Y'all know how to read shit. I may even have this thing to read for me. Where to share your screen at? Jesus. Share screen. Claude. Okay, here we go. Okay. We're going to get on in here and share this screen with y'all. Okay. Coming to the stage. That way you can, y'all can read. Okay. Let's see. I want to go ahead and, I don't want that. We're going to close that little sidebar there. Okay. So 3 days ago, let me look over here at y'all, make sure you all can see what I see. Okay, all right. I'm going to be reading on my other screen. I won't be able to, whatever. Okay. whatever. That's what we say. That's what I say anyway. I hope y'all can see this. Let's see here. Whatever. That's all I'm going to say, Jesus. Okay, yeah, y'all can see it. So, all righty, let me go on back over here to this other window, you all. You all interact with yourself or at home. Just listen as you walk around. Get your Sunday dinner together. Get your children together or whatever you're doing in your quiet time. This is very important information if you are a podcaster and if you have children, okay? Grand afternoon, Saltese. How you doing, darling? Good to see you, love. So this is good to know for teenagers, children in school. This is very, very important, hot off the press. All podcasters, all people who have experienced this situation, because this is not only about kids. They got in the door, bust the door wide open by the children. But in the end, the judge and jury is saying this can apply to any human. Okay? 3 days ago, a Los Angeles jury looked big tech dead in the face and said what millions of us already knew. Meta and YouTube are liable, not absolved, not shielded, liable. The jury found Meta and YouTube negligent in the design of their platform, determined they knew their design was dangerous. You wouldn't hand your kid a loaded gun, would you? Underage, and parents are being found negligent when they leave a gun unlocked. Okay, so no, we're gonna spread some of this pain around. We ain't gonna just leave it with the hardworking blue collar folks that came here during the pandemic. No, we're not gonna leave it there. The jury found Meta and YouTube negligent in the design of their platform, determined they knew their design was dangerous, failed to warn users of those risks. I would have never came on YouTube during the pandemic with my first and last name. I would have never had Cash App in my government name. Okay. Failed to warn users of those risks and caused substantial harm. That's a lot of harm. A lot of harm, substantial. Okay? That is not a slap on the wrist. That is a legal declaration that these companies chose. Come on, women, now, come on. There go that word again. These companies chose harmed. They chose it. They designed it that way. They put it in the algorithm. That is not a slap on the wrist. That is a legal declaration that these companies chose harm. They weighed the damage against the profit margin and decided the profit won. We had YouTubers, podcasters make the same mistake. Same mistake. I need you to sit with that for a moment. It's law. It's a precedence, landmark decision. And because I am one of the people they left bleeding on the side of the road. I am a podcaster, a U.S. Army disabled veteran, a retired registered nurse, a grandmother. I built something on YouTube. I built something. I go and listen to all the day ones, 2s, 3s, and 4. You can't mention this sector without mentioning Queen. Can you hear me? Checkmate. The motherfucking ultimate. The ultimate showgirl. OG, heavy motherfucking hitter, y'all. I built something on YouTube. A platform I trusted to operate with basic human decency. And for 5 years, I have been the target of what I can only call a coordinated predatory campaign. Can you hear me? They ain't got time to run for the local mayor, commissioner, dog motherfucking catcher. They ain't got time to campaign for these positions. But they can campaign a hate mob. You're liable. You're liable. For 5 years, I have been the target of what I can only call a coordinated predatory campaign. A group of individuals weaponized YouTube's platform against me in ways that should have triggered immediate intervention. Stand on business, YouTube, because Queen is standing on business. I am an American born Black businesswoman, and I hail from Atlanta, Georgia, Fulton County, and I am a homegrown Georgia motherfucking peach. And I'll be 60 years old this year. 60 years old. I've been through just about everything in my life to get to where I am, retired. In real life. So during a pandemic, and they only come every 100 years, the whole world shut down. Working from the computer, isolated. Everything shut down. Grocery stores, bars, dog parks, walking parks, everything. I'm already on YouTube. I dye my hair blonde. I get a lot of DIY, do-it-yourself ideas. How to fix something in the house, what to buy. Something that I do now, influencer. And an influencer is not just about products. It's about bringing knowledge. Knowledge that you clearly recognize that these adults, because I'm not talking to children, 40 and above. Everybody know who I'm talking to. I realize these adults didn't understand not only basic human decency, they didn't understand business laws. Can you hear me? And they really don't understand criminal laws when it comes to online stalking, cyber stalking, cyber crimes, fraud. A person paying for a subscription, and in your presentation of your subscriptions, this is what you'll receive at different tiers. The FTC, Federal Trade Commission, deals with fraud online. Government agency, they have a website. Fraud. A group of individuals weaponized YouTube's platform against me in ways that should have triggered immediate intervention. They harassed me online. They contacted my adult children with threatening phone calls. And they went further. They mentioned my underage granddaughters by name in public online posts. Screenshots were forwarded directly to YouTube. YouTube did nothing. Let that land. Let me land my plane. Let me land my plane. I handed them the evidence. I showed them a child's name being used as a tool of intimidation by strangers operating on their platform. And the response from YouTube Legal was a silence so loud it became its own statement. We don't care enough to act. And for Black women in about every walk of life, that is how we are treated. Still today, we don't care enough to act when you're giving birth to your baby. We don't care enough to care for you in labor. More Black mothers and babies are dying because they still don't care enough to act. Now, jury, jury in California has confirmed in a court of law what I and thousands of others have been screaming into the void. Internal company documents put before the jury revealed that company leadership knew their platforms were hurting people and repeatedly chose profits over safety. You put your children on these yellow school buses. These buses have to go through inspections for safety. The drivers, we got our precious children on these buses. And we got our precious children online. Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and a whole host of other apps with adults. This is alarming. They knew. They knew this was not negligence born of ignorance. This was a calculated business decision. LLC. Come on with me now, y'all. And vulnerable people, children, content creators, targets of coordinated harassment. We paid the price. We paid the price, y'all. For these jurors, because these are everyday working folks from the community on the jury. All children have been hurt by the internet. Parents, we had a couple the husband and wife gunned down. That includes harassment. That includes gang stalking. That includes the organized, coordinated use of a platform as a weapon against another human being. So this extends beyond children. Come on, get this. While the platform collects ad revenue offer every single view, digital slavery. Digital slavery. I'm on the auction and I don't even motherfucking know it. Because in my real life, I don't let motherfuckers mistreat Queen. In real life, why would I get here in my late 50s? I know right from wrong. And I'm an American born black businesswoman. I know business law. I have a criminal justice major. And you study these as what I believe maybe additional classes, all the laws, a little brief introduction to them in criminal justice major. And we start with the Constitution of the United States. What was done to me was not a random troll or a bad faith comment. It was a prison game, a systematic, organized campaign designed to isolate. And we already isolated physically during the pandemic. Destabilize and destroy. The pandemic gave these people a captive audience and unlimited time. Captive, caged for hours. Captive, no way in, no way out. Slaves, captive. They used YouTube's architecture like a stage. They performed their harassment publicly. They manufactured content around targeting me and mine. And the algorithm. The same algorithm a jury found was deliberately designed to maximize engagement, amplified it, turned it up. As YouTube turned it up, so did major platform holders against small, everyday, hardworking, blue-collar people. We on the internet for DIY. A little fun here and there to watch our favorite shows. And we bump into, crash into. Do you all remember the movie Crash? This will be the next Oscar. You don't know who you're crashing into, even in a car accident. But you should be, as an adult, practicing defensive driving at all times. Defensive conduct. How do you lead with respect? The algorithm. The algorithm is man-made. And it took them longer than 7 days to make it. This internet is not the Titanic or God. Remember that? This cannot sink the internet. It won't sink, but it will tamper his motherfucking ass down against black women. That's what the algorithm will do. And these MAGA nuts, MAGA sphere blacks. No. It's a new motherfucking day. It's a new motherfucking day. You cannot tell me the platform didn't benefit the YouTubers. A small group of them, about 200 of them, tiered. We saw the new houses, the new cars, the new teeth. We saw all this. And the money's gone. Every click on harassment content is monetized the same as every click on education. YouTube made money off of what was done to me. And when it says educated videos made the same money as this kooky ass shit, it didn't like tier education, makeup, DIY, painting, whatever y'all call skills. I'll give $100 more to someone that's talking about nursing, blood pressure, how something in the community, how to teach someone politics, voting, why is it important. All of this got the same amount of ad revenues. And maybe the harassment probably got pumped out, the algorithm pumped the traffic there for black YouTubers. The degrading, the stalking, the humiliation rituals. The plaintiff's core legal argument, which the jury accepted, was that social media is a product that should be held to product liability standards, not a platform shielded by Section 230 from all accountability for its design choices. They finally wrestled the gun companies, manufacturers down. the gun companies had similar laws like this, where when they, sold a gun to an underage person because they didn't check the backgrounds, or they sold a gun to a felon that wasn't supposed to have it because they didn't check the background. And when some of these children got hold to those same guns and went into our schools, and when they killed them babies, in that classroom, no one was liable. And them parents fought, and they fought, and they fought. Gun companies can be held liable. Parents and commentators. We know the man Alex. He kept saying it was a hoax. The children didn't get gunned down. He was stripped of everything. That's where we are now with social media. Social media is a product that should be held to product liability standards, not a platform shielded by Section 230 from all accountability for its design choices. That is the crack in the dam that I have been waiting to see. And you scroll through my videos since day one, I knew it was coming. Because my own experience and the fighter that I am, I seen folks not reappear after they run them off. Seen this. People are worse off under that spell. They're not as strong because of the design of the algorithm. Captive slavery algorithm. For probably, I don't think this algorithm is for all cultures. Says a lot. They can't even build things scientifically without a racist idea to keep a certain group of podcasters dead, not just their channels. There are podcasters that are dead. Spike in unaliving. Spike in going too far with another skit. The adrenaline, the drug. Dangerous skits. And the adults that are stalking our children. There's a crack in the dam. I've been waiting to see. Section 230 has been used as a get out of jail free card for decades. Decades. Platforms hide behind it while real people suffer real consequences. But this verdict says design is different. How you build your channel. Did you build it on stalking? Harassing? Bullying? Did you design your channel that way? You built up your numbers. We got it on video. The celebrations of getting monetized after major public humiliation rituals. You celebrate it. How you build it is on you. And how you design a platform that enables coordinated targeting, provides no meaningful recourse to victims, sending all this shit to YouTube, timestamps. And you got a big old group, 500,000 subscriber count or more. YouTube ignored all my documented evidence of harassment sent directly to its legal team. That is a design choice. And some of you all, it was your channel design choice. This verdict may influence the outcome of nearly 2,000 other pending lawsuits. That number is going to grow. Because when people see that a jury finally said enough, they're going to understand that their suffering was not a personal failing. It was a system failure, a profitable, intentional, documented system failure. A gang of folks pushing someone off of YouTube, celebrating the win. I actually think it's a personal loss for somebody like Queen. That kind of thinking is not normal thinking. I'm a military veteran. Was a daycare provider in my home in my 20s, taking care of kids. A correctional officer at a men's prison, Autry prison, and Washington State prison, a women's prison. A registered nurse and a 1-year elite, only black woman in the class. There was another one, but she got cancer, and she had to drop out the course. I was the only black woman, American black woman, descendant of slavery, in the class. Registered nurse. Politician. I ran for office. I campaigned for commissioner, city commissioner. That's the kind of campaign I ran. And I was in my 30s then. In my 40s when I became a registered nurse. And somebody running me off of YouTube compares that as a win in their real life and a personal failing. And I want to say to all the people that left, it's documented now. It's documented. It wasn't in your head. You are not the things they found out about you that you did years ago, or your children did years ago, or your husband or wife did years ago, or your mama or daddy. These people are not well. And a system, YouTube, Google, Facebook. Going to Facebook, I heard someone say this morning. Facebook, they got your picture off of Facebook. That's a public platform. Facebook is liable. If you're telling them they're using your shit on another platform to stalk and harass you, the platform that they're using it on, they're not doing anything, and the platform they stole it from, they're not doing anything, and just telling us it's public information. No, it don't work that way. The courts have said it don't work that way. I forwarded screenshots, videos, timestamps to YouTube Legal 5 years. I named the harm. I documented the targeting. I showed them a minor's name in the posts, videos of strangers running a coordinated campaign. And I was dismissed, ignored, and left to fight alone. And you know, I enjoy fighting alone. I ain't got to worry about somebody shooting me in the back while I'm standing in the gap as a shield for them and the future. I fight with the ancestors, not anyone of flesh and blood, not even my family. Because I know I ain't taking my foot off their necks. Some folks can't stand to see all them guts coming out of that pig when the pig is going through that grinder, that meat grinder. Should not mess with folks that are not messing with you. And even if they are, call the police if it's that kind of messing with you, or go to YouTube. That's what I kept doing. Okay. I documented the targeting. I showed them a minor's name in the posts of strangers running a coordinated campaign. Campaign for local government. City commissioner. Department of Education. No, they can't. They can't campaign for that. I forwarded those screenshots to YouTube Legal 5 years. I named the harm, documented the targeting. I showed them a minor's name and videos in the posts of strangers running a coordinated campaign. And I was dismissed, ignored, and left to fight alone. Lioness. The way platforms have always handled the people who aren't revenue generating enough to matter. It didn't matter during slavery. It's 2026. This is social media. And they built an algorithm for slaves. For the black YouTubers. Not on my motherfucking watch. And not on my motherfucking dime and time and name. No. Never. The tide has turned. A jury in New Mexico, one day before the Los Angeles verdict, ordered Meta to pay $375 million after finding the company misled users about platform safety and enabled exploitation, taking my private family photos, our family events during our sacred family reunion to our grandmother, bringing children and my sisters and brothers from Facebook to YouTube. I beg to differ. I beg to differ. You cannot legally, without my permission, go to my Instagram and my Facebook and tap into over there and bring it here for malicious intent. You can't do it, period. Why are you getting another person's family from another social media site? Y'all in Snapchat, I hear. $375 million. After they squeeze that out of Facebook, who you think Facebook gonna squeeze it out of? Might not even be free no more. And that may be for the better. Pay $50 to be on this motherfucker a month. And still get put the fuck off when you don't know how to motherfucking be decent. It shouldn't be free. Nothing in life is free. And there's something about slave-minded blacks. Don't know how to act when something is free or they perceive it to be free. Didn't even understand this was a launching pad for you to take off and make something out of yourself. Finally, since you couldn't get a decent job, you don't messed up all your life. Or you haven't messed up all your life. We know that. The squeeze on these jobs is so much pressure. I didn't come to YouTube. I've been flying. I didn't come here to launch. I came here to land my plane. That's where I'm at with it in my life. I've come to land my plane. Can you hear me? I came to land my luxury private jet plane. That's where I'm with it. Okay? Before the internet, I was in them books. I was on them jobs. I was babysitting in my house. I was running for political office. And I was giving back. When I didn't have nothing, I gave. And anytime I had a little something, I split it. So I don't expect no stranger to do a motherfucking thing for Queen. The universe. My gift made room for Queen my whole life. My whole life. 2 juries, 2 states, 2 days, the same conclusions. These companies knew. They lied and they profited. Sound like that same demon. Who is your landlord? Who is the Lord of your YouTube channel? What spirit are you operating in? The spirit of the CEOs, the algorithm. No, I'm still standing on my principles. For 5 years, the universe has restored the balance of power to the people. Power to the people. Power to the people. Power to the people. My 5 years of documented harassment, my forwarded evidence, my unanswered reports to YouTube Legal. That is a paper trail. And in a legal landscape that just fundamentally shifted in my favor. Paper trails matter. Checkmate. Checkmate. And we're going to stop right there because you all know I don't like to go too long. I know how us is. You want me to drop the link, Bishop? I'm not sure when you came by. Hey, Uncle L, how you doing? Hey, M. Saul, how you doing? All right, we're going to go ahead and remove. So that's my little contribution to the sector to let you all know about these legal updates. And it's in the atmosphere now. It's in the universe. Ignorance is not a defense. You know what you're doing is podcasting. You should keep up with the not only with the updates in YouTube, the updates in the world. These 2 court cases, you all will see more lawsuits from everyday working people. Everyday working people. We can now put the squeeze on YouTube and Facebook. And we guarantee you that YouTube and Facebook will put the squeeze on the perpetrators. Okay? Come on with me now, y'all. Come on with me now, y'all. Queen. Checkmate. The ultimate showgirl. I yield the floor. I yield the floor. My darlings. My darlings. I yield the floor. Spread the word. Spread the word. I'm still prepping for FIFA 2026. And, before all these fluctuation of people come in, we need to know the rules. And a lot of us already know the rules. We need legal rules to hit these pocketbooks for folks who have lost their mind. You're going to have a lost mind broke fucking with Queen. That's all I can tell you. That's all I can tell you. And I'm going to do it all by the legal system. Okay? Next. Heavy motherfucking hitter. Heavy motherfucking hitter, y'all. Come to the floor. I guess Bishop gone. I ain't see his thing about drop. I'll catch him on his channel and then do my little hookup to my channel, with StreamYard. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to run around today while y'all looking like chickens with your head cut off. The money gone. The money gone. The money gone. And I'm going to get some more of it. Okay? Okay? I sure am the legal way. Okay? Okay, you're not getting off your mama floor, off the basement no time soon. Mm-mm. Jealous of you, girl. You better get your ass somewhere. You drunk. I yield the floor. The hell and the high water. Let's do step. Let's do step. Let's do step.
There she was. She'd been there all the time. I'd been too busy making faces so folks would like me. I'd never seen her. There she was.
Long live the Queen. And I yield the floor. My darlings, I yield the floor. Checkmate.